Many of you have asked me to do a London house tour. That's a tour of my house if you didn't know. So I'm going to do this in two parts. So in this episode of the G-Log, I'm going to show you the inside of my house, and in the second part I'll show you the outside of my house. Got it? So if you want to see what my house looks like in the London house tour, then stay tuned to the latest episode of the G-Log.
Meet radio and television personality Gaz Reynolds, the founder of World Domination Records and Great Drive Driving School. Like, comment and subscribe to be part of the journey. This is Gaz Reynolds, the G-Log.
The G-Log album is now on sale worldwide. Get your copy now. Available at YouTube Music, Spotify and all major outlets around the world. Links in the description below. Welcome to another exciting episode of the G-Log. London House Tour.
What a load of old rubbish.
So welcome to my London home. I've been here since 1992. Now I am currently updating parts of the house, and I'm also having a very cool, I didn't want to say too much, but a very cool G-Log building built, and I'm also having a G-Log farm built outside, which I'll show you in the second episode, although it will be in the early development stages. So parts of my house are actually being kind of developed at the moment, but I've been here since 1992. This is my bedroom, so welcome to my bedroom. It's a very nice bedroom actually. Now over there I've got a fish tank, and this is, I've just set this up actually, but these guys, the fish that you can see in here, are not actually going to be the fish that are actually going to be in this tank. Now you might be thinking I'm a little bit crazy, but basically I've got a fish tank in every single room in the house. I've always had them since the very first day that I moved in here, so it's not unusual for me to have fish tanks. If you can hear that tank running at the moment, it's only because the water level is not filled all the way up to the top, because as I said, this is not the actual setup for this tank, so these fish actually won't be in this tank. I've got a very cool video coming up very soon. Now also over on this side, my camera bag's there at the moment. That's all full of all my camera stuff, but if I move this out of the way, there's actually going to be another tank here as well. So I'll probably do some updates on that very soon, but there'll be a nice big fish tank here which is going to look pretty cool. So try and picture it. Fish tank here, bed, fish tank there, cool, and cat here. Now also, and I've actually switched this tank off, but this is where my tortoises live. They're not always indoors, it's just that it's extremely hot outside today, so I've brought them in and they've gone to sleep, so I've switched the light off because it's just way too hot. But they live in there during the winter usually, although this year they'll be going into hibernation and eventually they'll be in the very big G-Log building that's being built. Now this is a storage cupboard here, nothing really exciting in here, so it's just all rubbish really, just all towels and things, but useful anyway. And I've also got this very nice cabinet here. Sorry if you see any mess here, because I didn't expect you to come, so I didn't tidy up. No, actually, like I said, it's a bit all over the place at the moment, my house, because I'm having some redevelopment here. Now this is a very nice, useful cupboard because I keep a lot of my jackets in here, but I've also got so many shoes and boots I didn't know where to put them all, so they're all stored in here. And so I have literally got tons and tons of shoes and boots, so I'm a bit crazy that way. So that's a very nice storage cupboard. I've also got this very nice storage cupboard here, mainly things like suitcases and stuff for when I go travelling, but there's all kinds of stuff in there as well, so it's just a useful place to store stuff. So I store everything there, and of course I've got 300 fragrances here. I've got some camera equipment up there. I've got a vast DVD collection, but my main DVD collection is actually downstairs. I've got a television up there. I very rarely switch TV on these days, but I have actually got a television in pretty much most rooms in the house. But you know, TV's very rarely on these days because I tend to watch Netflix on my PC or laptop or even on my phone, and I also watch obviously a lot of YouTube content. This London house that I own is very old. It's actually a historical house. It was built in 1890, and if you believe in ghosts, which I do, I can tell you that it was haunted, this house, but I had it all cleansed, and so there's no ghosts in here apart from that possible haunted mask on the stairs. And a lot of people have been asking me for updates on that, and I am going to be doing an update video on that very soon. This is my lobby area, and you can probably see my haunted mask there that a friend of mine left to me in, hang on, what's going on with my finger? My friend, yeah, there it is. My friend left it to me in her will. Now, she didn't believe in ghosts, but she did say that this mask apparently was haunted. Well, I've got to say, I've done a couple of videos on this, and there's been some weird stuff going on around it. You can probably hear the noises now. But basically, this lobby area has got a lot of things that I've picked up from around the world on my travels around Asia and Mexico. Those stairs are really long, look. It's a really long way down on those stairs, look. You won't be able to tell now because it's so bright outside, but basically my bedroom overlooks my garden. Now my garden's in a bit of a mess at the moment because I'm having major work done out there, so I'll probably show you some pictures of what it actually used to look like last year before I started having all of this work done. Now we've just entered my office, so this serves as my office at the moment. I've got this PC here, I've also got my iMac here, and I've got lots of other computer equipment in here. I've got a printer down there, I've got two more PCs here which I very rarely use. Got some very cool headphones here, my ASMR mic, you know, the Blue Yeti, my office fish tank. Where's Spartacus? He'll be in there somewhere. And my office overlooks my front garden where I've got two water fountains. There's one down there. It's actually not working at the moment because it's been switched off. This is where all the editing takes place for the G-Log. So I usually use this PC. I prefer working with a PC, and a lot of editors and YouTubers are quite surprised that I like working with a PC, but I actually find it easier than working with a Mac. But I absolutely love this Mac over here. So, but I never use it for editing. It's only for viewing videos after they're edited. So, you know, that's just how I work. Look, there's the latest video that dropped this morning, and already it's doing quite well. It seems to be attracting quite a lot of attention, so that's good. So this is my lounge area, and this is my cat Patch, who you might have seen on some of my previous videos. Hello, Patch. And he is so spoiled that he has his own bed made on the couch area here, as you can see. So he likes to sleep there. And over here I have actually got another fish tank which is set in the wall. The light's switched off at the moment because I've got no fish in there. I've actually taken them out and I'm upgrading this whole area. So this fish tank and everything's going to be upgraded. It's going to look perfect. So also I've got a huge DVD collection here which I've collected over the years. I love DVDs, so I very rarely buy them now, I have to admit, because I've got Netflix, but I've just got an enormous collection anyway. I've even had to put some up in my loft area, but there's just so many here. Over here is my huge television, which I very rarely watch, to be quite honest with you, because I always watch Netflix on my laptop, which is usually in bed, because I usually watch Netflix at night. I also watch a lot of YouTube, so again I watch that from my PC or my Mac or my laptop or even my phone. So this is my lounge area, Now, got a lot of shelving and stuff here. It's quite nice. Now, my lounge actually leads through to my kitchen. Sorry if the sun's too bright, because it is a bit of a sun trap around here, but basically this is my kitchen, and I've got loads of storage here. I've got loads of sweet stuff in there. I shouldn't really have that. Cereal stuff. What have I got in there? Oh yeah, all drinks, sort of hot chocolate and stuff. There's a load of stuff just rammed in there. Plates, glasses, all that kind of stuff. The usual boring stuff really, but it's not boring because you have to have it. Oh, bottle of Jack Daniels up there. 2 bottles actually. One's almost finished. Shouldn't have said that. Also more cupboard space here. I've got loads of rices and pastas here, all very useful for my food challenges. So this is my kitchen, very nice kitchen, and there's also a lobby area here where I've got my microwave, and I've again got some more of these masks that I've collected from India and around the world. Lots of spices here in my kitchen, and unusually I've actually got a bathroom downstairs. The reason for that is because this house was built in 1890, so it's a very old house, which I've tried to keep a traditional kind of look to. I've tried to make it feel very cottagey, and my dad actually helped with the renovations here. So this leads into my bathroom area. So this is the lobby area. I've sometimes filmed in this area as well, because the lighting, well, I've got a perfect skylight up there, so the lighting here is perfect. So, and this is the bathroom here. Nothing really exciting to see, and this bathroom is actually going to be upgraded soon. It looks really nice on camera, but it does need some upgrading. That plant is absolutely gorgeous. That's been there for years. So that's the bathroom. Now there's lots of other parts to my house which I will show in future videos, because I know these house tour videos are very, very popular, and a lot of you guys have been asking me to do one. So I thought I'd do a house tour of my London house, and as I said, I've been living here since 1992. I've tried to keep it very traditional. In fact, actually something I didn't show you which I really like is my ceiling and my kitchen, because my dad put all of this in, these beams, and then I had these lights put in, I think last year. They're really, really nice at night. They look great. So that's my kitchen. I'm now actually in my front room in my house, but there's a business run from here which is a Reiki clinic. If you don't know anything about Reiki, then look back on my previous videos and you'll know a lot more about that. And also, if you want me to do another video on Reiki, then leave your comments down below. So anyway, this is the Reiki room, but it's also my front room. I very rarely come in here. There's even a TV up there. That's a very out-of-date television actually, it's very old. Just under that green sheet there is a very large fish tank. It's not operational at the moment, but I'm hoping to get that up and running at some point in the future. I literally can stand in it, it's so big. So now going through this door, we go into my porch, and I just a couple of years ago had this porch built. I'm really pleased with it, and it's like a little room in itself. It's quite cozy in here, and a little picture of my cat Charlie, who passed away a few years back, and this leads out into my front garden, which I'll give you a nice little tour of in the future. There's the front door to my house. No, you're not going to get to see the number. And walk straight through into my front room, which is where my alternative therapy clinic is. Oh, and that's the alternative therapy clinic bed there. So all the clients that come here, they lay out on the bed. But as I mentioned, you can check out all about my alternative therapy clinic here in my Reiki video, which will be in my playlist. This isn't the usual sort of content that I make, but of course I am listening to what you're telling me to make. So you guys asked me to make this video, and I've done it. So it's going to come in several parts. There's certainly 2 parts, probably 3 even, but this is the first part. Now if you've got any ideas for videos, or if you're enjoying this type of content, please leave your comments down below now. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and don't forget to leave your notification button on so you know whenever I upload a video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Help support my channel by spreading my videos everywhere.
Hi mortals, I'm Jesus. You can now purchase Gaz Reynolds Presents The G-Log, Album Volume 1 from Apple Music, Spotify, and all major outlets around the world. Includes the massive hits Electronic Kama Sutra, I Only Hear You, and Dark Lady. This is one heavenly experience you won't forget. By the way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can watch every episode of the G-Log religiously.
Out now, Gaz Reynolds' new album, The Wedding Album, as featured on Big Review TV and Radio Harrow. Available at iTunes and all major outlets worldwide.